Whenever researching forebears, I like to see how far back I can actually identify ancestral homes, especially any that remain standing. Atherall's farm sits at the top of Fletching's High Street, a pretty little village in East Sussex. From a certificate of my 3 times great-grandmother Sarah's marriage to Stephen Fleming in nearby Maresfield, we know that her maiden name was Wood. Later census records give her birth as 1777 at Fletching. In his diary of my life with the Queen, George mentioned visiting Uncle William Wood in Maresfield quite frequently, who was obviously Sarah's brother, born 1781. But who were their parents? Fortunately, a little story of scandalous past Fletching happenings has survived, which I will leave their mother to tell.
I am Elizabeth Atherall. Born at Atherall's farm, Fletching, around 1750. I grew up to work for my father as a dairymaid. A butcher named John Wood from Horst Keynes used to do business with father, and we began courting. In the year 1771, the banns for our marriage were announced at our church of St. Andrew and St. Mary the Virgin. Alas, we had a major disagreement and I returned John's ring. However, 4 years later I gave the village gossips plenty to talk about when I produced a baby boy, who I named John Wood, and then, in 1777, a daughter, Sarah Wood. A year later we finally completed the nuptials and 4 more children followed, including my very mischievous, but much-loved William, in 1781.
So there we have it. Atherall's farm was home to 4 times great-grandmother, Elizabeth Atherall, and the house is very definitely still standing. Furthermore, in between times the old farmhouse was home to much-loved celebrity Jimmy Edwards DFC, musician and star of stage, radio, TV and movies, who lived there for many years, very comfortable in the role of gentleman farmer.